guys, I thought I'd share today what I use for field trip preparation. So I pack together a box full of stuff to take with us on our field trip, and it lives in my car so that I know that I have it and I don't forget anything, because in the past I have forgotten everything before. I've forgotten the consent forms, I forgot, well, I had money, but I forgot the water, I forgot everything. It was just on my desk and we were, 3 hours away. So now I have something that lives in my car for field trips, and I have some checklists and things. So I'll just share with you what I do, and if you can glean something from it, awesome. If you can't, sorry. If you have great ideas, please leave them in the comments below, because I really like to hear and see what other people do. The reason I put this together is so that I did not leave anything behind, and that when field trips came, I didn't have to think about it. It was just stress-free to know that everything that I needed was in my car already, or I have a checklist that I can go off and make sure that anything the students need to bring, they had before we got into the vehicles. So this is the crate that I use. You can get these at Walmart for under $10, and I like it because it is lightweight. So it has a top that flips down, and then there are handles. And you want it to have handles. If it stays in your car or not, oops, I didn't close it right, but it does flip down. This is an extra one I need to take back because it's broken on the bottom. But anyway, you want it to have handles because I have a very small school that I'm in. We drive our own personal vehicles, and the other person that helps drive, she can take hers back and forth in case we change out drivers in another trip, another person drives, so they can just easily carry it to their vehicle. I like this one because it's lightweight. Some of them are made for files and stuff, and they're really heavy duty plastic, and then by the time you add everything to it, I don't like it. I like things light and easy. So I'll show you what the box looks like when it's done. So this is my box all packed up and ready for a field trip. It just says field trip, and then that is a list of everything that the box contains. Life gets hectic and I don't want to have to rethink it. I can just look at my list and say, oh yeah, you know what? We used the last of the disposable gloves and I need to put some more in there or whatever. So I will go through this now and I'll show you guys what's inside. There's one thing I'm adding to my bin that is not in here yet, but I do have the bag for it. So I have this big 2.5 gallon Ziploc, and there's just enough room at the very top of my bag to put this in there with some sweatpants, t-shirt, and socks. So I have grades 1 through 8, and so there's different sizes of bodies in that grade category. So I'm going to have some small sweatpants and a small t-shirt and some medium larger sweatpants and a t-shirt that goes with that, and then a couple pairs of socks, just in case somebody's clothing gets soiled. I don't want it to ruin their entire field trip, so we'll just have an extra set. Go to a thrift store if you want to do this. Clothes at some thrift stores are very, very inexpensive, so extra set of clothes. Next thing I have is I just have a little Ziploc bag full of plastic garbage bags. I think there's probably 4 or 5 of them in here in case something gets wet and needs to be put somewhere, there's trash or whatever. Baby wipes. Baby wipes are a lifesaver for all kinds of things. Then I have, this says extra on it. So this Ziploc bag is just packed full of a bunch of extra paper towels. I don't like to bring the whole roll of paper towels. It takes up a lot of room. And if I don't put it in the box, it gets squished and unrolled and just a mess. So I just have a bunch of extra paper towels. Then I have 3 barf bags. So in the barf bags, it's a gallon Ziploc bag with a few paper towels in there, so that if a child gets sick, they have a way to, wipe their mouth and their hands. Especially if you're driving and you can't pull right over. And I have, in this little bag, I have a Sharpie and some safety pins. The Sharpies are really great if you take the disposable water bottles to put every child's name on them, because they will get them mixed up and they will lose them. Just handy. And then the safety pins are for clothing mishaps. You can help piece somebody together, including yourself. The very bottom, on the one side, I have a big bottle of kids and pets. This is great cleaner. There's enzymes in here, and so if there is something that gets in your car that is like body fluids or food or something, you can clean it up, clean up all the stuff, and then whatever's left in your carpet and stuff, spray it really heavily in there, and it will eat it up. The enzymes just eat up anything organic, they eat it up, and it works really great for science. I had some garbage, basically just composting stuff, and there was some liquids in there, and I had them in a bowl in my car, and I was driving slowly and everything, but it sloshed, and so I got some on my carpet in my car, and it was absolutely repulsively disgusting. It stunk so bad, and I used stuff on them on the spot every day for maybe 4, 5, 6 days, and at the end of a week or 10 days, you could never tell or smell that there was ever an issue in the car. This is a pack of 3 sets of disposable gloves, because if somebody barfs, it's nasty, you don't want to touch it. Then I have this pre-made auto safety kit that I just purchased at Walmart. It has a booster cable for if you need a jump start. It has a tow strap, it has a flashlight, batteries, safety gloves, rain poncho, SOS sign, roadside assistance, and then it also has a first aid kit with band-aids, adhesive strips, cleansing towelettes, and that sort of thing. So that's all in there. The last 2 things that I have in here are important, really important. In this big envelope, I keep all of the field trip permission slips, and so all their field trip permission slips and their consent to treatment forms in case somebody gets hurt. And on this pink one, I have all of the contact information for their guardians in case I need to get a hold of them. I also have it all on my phone and everything, but I have parent helpers sometimes too, and they don't have that information, so that's all contained in here. And then this I keep in there for receipts, because I purchase things up front and then I get reimbursed from the school. I have lost receipts before, so if I just keep everything together, it works really well that way. Those are the main things that go into, well, those are all the things that go into my box, actually. So yeah, that is pretty much it, and I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their week.